Hey YouTube, coming at you with another video. For those that are aware, I put out there on Snapchat and Facebook that this will be an emotional video. So if you have not had the time to go get your tissue, I'll give you about 10 seconds or so just to be able to grab your tissue. I got mine. Hopefully I don't need it. Hopefully I can get through this video, but I do have mine on back deck, but I'll allow you to go get yours before we continue on. So like I said, I'll give you a few seconds to get that. If you do need it, if you're not one that cries, you probably won't need it, but just give you that time to do that. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Hopefully those that needed to go get their tissue was able to get it. Like I said, this is an emotional video. I'm gonna try to do some good and then get to the story. So mind you, this is probably not for younger kids. So if you got younger kids that's watching with you, I hope I will be making note of when they need to you probably need to tell your kids to go away. Just so you know, this week is Teacher Appreciation Week, so we're gonna talk about that. But first off, I'm gonna say to all the mothers out there, I know I probably won't be able to I probably won't make a video on Sunday, but to all the mothers out there, I want to wish you a happy early Mother's Day. Thank you for all that you do. I also want to send a special shout out to my own mother if she is watching. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I hope that Sunday's the best day. Sorry can't be home with you due to quarantine and COVID-19 and all that stuff, but hope that your day still be special, and I will be giving you a phone call, and hopefully you'll receive and you'll get your gift. But just want to wish all the mothers out there happy Mother's Day if there's any mothers. Also, second thing, this is National Teachers Appreciation Week, so any teachers that are watching right now, I want to wish you all a happy Teacher Appreciation Week. I appreciate all the work that you all are doing, along with the work that I'm doing. But I'm glad that we are all supporting each other during these difficult times. Just beware. It's 11:40 in the morning. I'm technically still on the clock. I'm still working. It's like school for me. I work Monday through Friday, 9 to 3. So I'm still on the clock, but right now it's been a little slow. I was able to go up to the school because of National Teacher Appreciation Day. I was able to get a free drink from my principal. So thank you to my principal and administration and staff at the school for the free drink. And they also are providing me with free lunch today. So I'm able to go out and go get me some lunch. So shout out to my school for that. Thank you so much for taking the time to appreciate everyone at the school. Thank you so much for all that. And like I said again, teachers, I appreciate all that you do. Teachers, also be aware that there are deals and discounts out there. Even though we're quarantined, there are deals and discounts out there for teachers as well. So if you didn't know nothing about that, get on to USA Today or wherever. You can look it up on Google, and there's some deals and discounts out there for you. Okay, so now we're gonna get into it. Tell you about this week, and then I'll let you know when we get there. So that way, like I said, if you have kids watching, they give you time to dismiss the kids. This week has been, like I said, National Teacher Appreciation Week. So it has up, but it was a really downtime too. Let's just say the week started off like normal, where I enter grades, assign assignments, communicate with parents about who's failing, who's not. Basically, mainly who's failing. And then went from there. Tuesday, I received 2 messages from 2 young men saying, happy Teacher Appreciation Day. So that made my day. And then yesterday was just Tuesday and Thursday now become my day where I go up to the school for lunch and just go up there and just wave to the parents. You know, I still have my mask, my gloves. We practicing social distancing 6 feet apart. And we just able to just wave to kids if there are kids in the car, and parents to say, hey, teachers are here supporting. We love you. We miss you and all that stuff. So we do that on Tuesday and Thursday. So now we're going to get to the nitty gritty. So if you got any kids, I'm going to give you a few seconds to get your kids and put them away right now, because this is where it's about to get real. Okay, so now, during quarantine, I've been quarantined since spring break. So it's been about going on 2 months that I've been quarantined. So I've been trying to do my best to stay in the house and not go out as much, especially now that, especially within this last few weeks and months, now with everything, with the numbers rising and everything going crazy, I've been trying to keep myself in the house. So I do not go out for groceries, so I don't even go out there and shop for groceries. I have it delivered. I still disinfect and wipe that down. I try not to leave the house if I don't have to. Sometimes I get a couple friends who want to force me out the house, but sometimes it's like I have to. I still find out for myself what's the details and logistics of all that, because I'm not just going to go like leaving my house just for no reason at all. I need to make sure that I'm gonna be safe and everything, because I'm young and I have a family back home, so my family's on back home, so I gotta make sure I'm always here for them and everything. So during this quarantine, I have never. I will put the disclaimer. There is a disclaimer. There's like a couple or a few. The disclaimer is that I have not had a dark day until Wednesday. Wednesday was my darkest day. So I never had a dark day during this quarantine. I've always found myself something to do, some way to entertain myself or something like that. But Wednesday was the darkest day of them all. I'm not doing this video just to, get sympathy or get people to reach out to me, want to console me and everything, and thinking it's nothing like that. It's to be able to reach somebody else out there who is might be experiencing what I experienced on Wednesday. So please, if you know of somebody that is lonely during this time or I feel isolated, I encourage you to share this video with them. I'm also not just doing this video and I know people sometimes do this just saying, oh, you're just doing it just to be showing out, or you just want to show people that you need sympathy and everything. Like I said before, it's not nothing like that. It's not me showing out. It's just me being real and being able to open up to people who might be going through the same thing I am. Because like I said, I'm in my 20s. There might be other people that's in their 20s or younger who are going through this, and maybe people older. So like I said, we're going to get right to it. So Wednesday, I woke up just in a funky kind of mood. Like I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to work. I didn't want to do nothing. I wanted to lay in my bed all day. I didn't want to talk to nobody. But the bad thing was, like, I'm still on the clock, so I had to still work. So I had to force myself to work, call parents, and even when they called me, I was still in a funk mood. Like I still didn't want to talk to them. I didn't want to talk to nobody. Like a lot of people say, you're supposed to reach out those times where you feel alone and feel isolated. But Wednesday's just that day that I was just wanted to be isolated. I wanted to be alone. I didn't want to be bothered with nobody. Excuse me. So that all happened, and then so I went throughout the day and felt, like I said, just laid in the bed. So most of the day, every chance I could, I was in the bed. So I was able to be in the bed most of the day, and I did get up and I was able to go work out, and I was like, yeah, I'm in good spirits. And like, yeah, I'm with my girls. Thank you to, the fitness fam. I was with my girls, and I was like, yeah, I'm working out, I'm having fun. Then after that, I went to Bible study, and after that, it's like I just went back to a phone. And so later on, this is where it's gonna get real dark. I was laying in my room just by myself alone, just thinking, because I've been doing a lot of thinking, and just know that it was very dark. Like I said, I'm not gonna cry. I'm very emotional. I don't think I said that in the last video about 40 facts about me. I'm very emotional. I was laying in my room and I just felt so lonely, so isolated, so quarantined to my room that literally I felt like I was the only one. And literally it got to the point where literally, let's just keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm sorry for anybody that don't want to hear about this or that's sensitive. I literally had thoughts running my head and pictures in my mind of me just hanging myself. So I saw myself of what I'm wearing. Like I was wearing this color shirt, but it was a sweatshirt. I saw the pants I was wearing. I saw what I hung myself with, but I could not do, knowing me, I would never do something like that because I never want nobody to go through that hurt. My thing also is that I didn't want to do that because the fact is, I didn't want my roommate to find me like that. And I don't want my roommate to find me like that, which means that now my best friend would find me like that. And I don't want them to ever find me like that. And so that hurt me a lot because I was like, why am I thinking these thoughts? Why do I feel so alone? And I just kept thinking about it, and I was just like, why am I hurting so much? I don't understand. Like I've been doing good. Like I'm doing good. I'm glad I can get through this video. I didn't think I would get through it. So then I woke up at 5:15 on a Thursday morning. Like I told you in the last video, also another fact is that I'm very Church of God in Christ. So in the last video also is that so 5:15 in the morning I woke up and I'm just tossing and turning, like, oh my gosh, I can't sleep. So then I finally got up and I just started to pray. And I was just like, God, just please forgive me for everything I've done, everything I said, everything I thought. God, please just forgive me. I'm sorry. Just, crying out to God, just praying. And then I finally turned on my gospel music. So I would encourage anybody out there that is ever have those moments where you just can't sleep, like you tossing and turning in your bed. That is God. I'm telling you right now, for me personally, that is God's way of trying to talk to you. He wants you to get up and pray. He wants you to get up and listen to your music. He wants you to get up and do something for him. He's trying to talk to you. And I've had to learn that the hard way, because I've always tried to tell myself, like, I want to go back to sleep. But I have to realize that God is waking me up for a reason. So, I finally, like I said, I did my praying and I played my gospel music. I listened to all the worship music, and eventually I did go back to bed. But as I reflected, I started to reflect last night, and I was just like, okay, now why was I thinking those thoughts? Why did I wake up so early yesterday? And all I could think of was just that God wanted me just to basically renew my relationship with him and make sure that I know who to trust and who to go to during these times. Because yes, I am isolated, and yes, I am can feel lonely, because like I said, I can call my family all I want to, but at the end of the day, if you don't, they can say they gonna say what they want you to hear, but sometimes you need to hear what you really want to hear. And sometimes it's hard to find people where you can find those things where you can say, hey, this is what I'm thinking, and you get the answer that you want. So I still have to, sometimes you can find friends like that, but sometimes friends are busy as well. They can't help it that people like me who don't have nothing else to do, I can just sit at home and work all day or watch YouTube videos. So I don't do nothing besides work or watch YouTube videos, not making them, but watching them. So I don't have nothing else to do. So sometimes I'm more bored because I don't have nothing to do. So like I said, for anybody out there, I will just put this message out there. If there's anybody ever out there that's feeling the way that I felt on Wednesday, where you feel like just thrown in the towel, just wanted to just take your life out of this, just know that you're worthy. You're worthy to me. You're worthy to God. You're worthy in everybody's sight. They might not tell you. I know you might feel worthless. Never feel like you're worthless. You are somebody. You worth more. You're worth fighting for. You're one in a million. God only made one of you, besides twins, but there's only one you. Everybody has their own personality. You worth living. You have a future. You have a plan. You have a purpose for your life. Like I said, I'm glad I made it through this video, because like I said, I was prepared with the tissue. But like I said, I hope and pray that this video really touches or reaches to somebody. Like I said, it was my only darkest day I've ever had. I never had those days before. I'm always in good spirits. I'm starting to work out even harder. I'm just working my butt off, because we in the last 2 weeks of school. And I've just been trying to keep myself busy. But lately, I've been just listening to gospel music, especially ever since yesterday morning. Just listen to gospel music, and it's just been hitting me immediately. And it's just like, that's the type of spirit I want to have. I want to have that connection with God, where immediately I just go into the presence, that when I do feel lonely, or when I feel isolated, or when I don't feel like being bothered, I know who I can always go to. Like I said, if you know of anyone who probably needs to hear this, or needs that you feel like is lonely, share this video with them. Also, even if you don't share the video with them, I encourage you to reach out to people. You don't even got to reach out to me. Like I said, I'm not here for people to reach out to me and say, oh, I feel sorry for you, or whatever case may be. I'm not here for that. I want to be able to encourage another person. So if you know anybody that's lonely, or you think they might be lonely, or they might isolate themselves, and I understand the state is telling them to back it up, but some people like myself is not ready to go back out there in the public yet. I have told myself I'm not ready to go to any restaurants. I'm not ready to go into any stores yet, because right now I'm trying to make sure that this pandemic has been resolved, which I know it's going to take time to get it resolved. So with me, I can do things that I can to keep myself safe. So me staying at home, I can always, the stuff that I really do, if I need something from the grocery store, I can get an order delivery, which I do that already. If I want something to eat or a restaurant, I can either go pick it up or get it delivered. there's different ways around me having to go into places. I understand a lot of people say when you go into the stores or you go into a restaurant, it's better in the restaurant. The food is always better in the restaurant than when you get it delivered or picked up. That's fine, but to me, I'm willing to take the risk of just picking it up or delivering it, and then I can still sanitize it and disinfect it when I get home. I just That's just me personally. Other people are different, but like I said, I'm gonna keep on reiterating. Reach out to your friends, those that you haven't talked to in a while, those that you have bad blood with, whatever. Just reach out and just make sure everybody's okay. Just check in on everybody. Like I said, you don't have to reach out to me. I'm okay. I'm better now, and I'm gonna be better. It's just that's part of life. God gives you tests in order to have a testimony. So, like I said, this is all I want to do. Real emotional. Like I thought it would be real emotional, but actually I didn't cry one bit. I was able to get through it because I'm seeing that like I said, there's a testimony in the test. So you all have a wonderful weekend, evening. Again, happy Mother's Day and happy Teacher Appreciation Day to all the teachers. Peace.